This project is called Calico Human. It is derived from Calico cat, which is a cat with 3 different colors. We want to speculate a future that people can change their color with. For example, you can have 3 or 4 different levels of darkness on your skin. You can have the pattern, you can have your own expression on your skin color. That's why we choose Calico Human as a title for this project. I'm Kuang-Yi, formerly a dentist. Now I'm an artist and designer. So because of my medical background, most of my artistic practice are kind of related to medical technology, especially how future medicine can affect society. Today we are working on how to complete our imagination and also to see the balance between artistic practice and the real scientific research.
We have, in our skin cells that have a special function, which is to produce pigments and to basically protect ourselves from the sun. But when we are exposed to the sun to a greater extent, then obviously this creates problems. These cells can become malignant, and then tumors can develop, and these tumors are very aggressive. What we are trying to do in a way is to make people aware that these cells exist. They color our skin, and the fact that these cells produce pigment is protecting us. I guess the idea is to use and play a little bit on the fact that these cells produce pigment to create an art piece around these cells.
There is a complexity between lots of the issues. Sometimes we want to see the equality between different race, different ethnicity. However, in medicine, we do see the differences between different races.
I work in the clinic behind us with patients, treating cancer patients and everything that cancer therapy entails, adverse effects, complications and stuff like that. My boss Chris dreams everything up together with the artist, and then I try to make it happen for real. So I try to design experiments and perform them to see what is possible in reality and to push this in the direction that the artist wants. And it's really refreshing because some people really think quite differently than we are trained and ingrained to think.
We can tell a little bit about the science behind and about the biology of melanocyte and the potential danger of UV-induced damage. And I think we have a tendency to sometimes be a little bit too narrow-minded in the sense that, taking a step back and thinking about implications is something that we rarely do, at least the scientists in the lab. On a daily basis, we also need to communicate our science to the outside world. It's one of the positive aspects for us is to talk about our work to people that are not necessarily scientists. Although Kuang-Yi is, a dentist and he is a scientist in training and he has the background to fully understand, what we do.
My goal of this project is to communicate with people from all different backgrounds. So if you are a person from general public, I would like to communicate with you about how the science can work with art to develop interesting future story and how it can affect you to open your mind to rethink the existing cultural controversy in the topic of skin color and biotechnology. I hope this project can also intrigue professional scientists open up their mind. We also need to focus on how to build up imagination based on solid science. I think that's the only way to intrigue people who really work in science community. Yeah.